Well, hello everyone and welcome. Oh, good. It is running correctly. Welcome to another edition of Zork Nemesis, and I am joined once again by the inimitable Susan Stewart.
Hello.
How are you doing, Susan?
I'm doing all right.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. You keep on entertaining our audience, such as it may be, while I turn on the lights that I forgot to turn on.
All right, fantastic. Well, fun note, I've switched beverages today.
Oh?
I am drinking some Wheatley vodka on the rocks today. I'm not usually a vodka drinker.
Vodka. I thought you said this was a port game.
It is, but I'm out of port.
Oh.
I haven't been to liquor bar.
There we go.
So anyway, this vodka is interesting because it is the pet project, basically, of the master distiller at Buffalo Trace, which is a bourbon distillery. So this is his pet project, and it is the best vodka I've ever had. And also,
I feel like best vodka is an oxymoron, but go ahead.
You would think that, Chris, and up until having this vodka, I would agree with you. I was not a vodka drinker prior to this, but it is very good and also not very expensive, which is a nice combo in my book.
Okay, well, always, absolutely.
Yeah, so I really enjoy it, and this is the only vodka I will drink by itself without a mixer.
Mixer. Explain to me what a mixer is, because I'm such a newbie. I don't even know.
I mean, basically, in general, it's something you mix alcohol with. So it can be anything from, for the old classic vodka mixer is orange juice.
Okay,
or
yeah,
a
I'm familiar with
screwdriver.
that screwdriver.
I mean, you can do that all the way up to all sorts of things. Gosh.
What was a mimosa again? I thought that was...
let's see. A mimosa is champagne and orange.
Champagne and orange juice. Okay.
Which is an excellent combo. One of my favorites. I like champagne a lot.
Can't say I've really tried a good champagne. Only the cheap stuff, which makes me feel like it's just not very good. But I'm sure my opinion would change if I got something good.
That's fair, and it also may be that you don't like whatever style champagne is.
That's entirely possible as well, yeah.
Like, there's, drier champagnes and sweeter champagnes. I'm definitely a drier champagne person myself.
Okay. I can't remember what the brand was or anything like that, because it's been so long since I ever had it. But, yeah, I certainly wouldn't mind trying to get in sometime. So you're having... What kind of vodka is it again? You said it's made by this guy at the distillery?
Yeah, it's
called pet project.
Called Wheatley vodka.
Wheatley vodka. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a potato vodka or?
Yes, I believe it is.
Okay, because there's different kinds apparently. I
could be wrong, but I believe it is.
Well, on my end of things, I have reached the end of the Taylor Fladgate 20, the 20-year thing, which costs,
Oh, shame, that was lovely.
It was lovely. It was $55 though, but it was lovely.
Dollars of loveliness.
Yeah, I'm just have this tiny little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and down that right now. To remind me of what I'm going to be missing. But in its place, I went ahead and picked out probably one of the cheapest, so I could do a side-by-side test, so to speak. The Christian Brothers Ruby Port. This was like $5. So less than a tenth of the price. But it does say that it is the ideal complement to rich desserts such as cheeses or chocolate cake. Characterized by full body as well as a distinctive rich berry color. Who cares about the color? Serves as a life alternative to brandy. Expertly fashioned, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so while I was there looking at these alcohols, I forgot, I should have written them down, but there are a bunch of other things in that exact same section where all the ports were. Of course, there was the Ruby port and the Tawny ports. There's also sherry Is that a port as well, and how does that compare?
Sherry is a different beast.
Then why was it with the ports, or is that just a mistake on the...
No, it's often grouped with port, and it is... Honestly, it's something that I use mostly for cooking rather than drinking.
Uh-huh.
And you can get, like, cooking sherry at the grocery store. It is still a fortified wine, I believe is why it's with port usually.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's the section is a fortified wine section. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to have a good description of the flavor.
Well, I might spend some time and try it out.
Yeah. I usually just get cooking sherry.
This is a very deep, dark, rich red here.
Yeah, the ruby and the tawny ports are very different, so I'm really curious what your thoughts are. I know it's not like the same...
Yeah, it's not in the same ballpark,
category,
but
yeah.
it is still a port, at least. I'm running a little bit low on funds. I've been so much buying so much alcohol lately. Gee, I wonder why. So I needed to kind of cut back a little.
Yeah.
On what I was spending. So,
I understand that completely.
Bottoms up. Okay. All right. This is still smooth, still doable. Not quite as smooth as the 20, but for less than a tenth of the cost, I will gladly take it. Absolutely.
My biggest thing, I think, with cheaper ports is I find that they run a little syrupy, rather than being much harsher alcohol taste-wise.
Can't say this one appears to be very syrupy, but
nice.
I don't know. My collection of experiences is very, very small, so I don't have a whole lot to compare it against. Yeah, I like this. This will be just dangerous enough for this game. We'll continue that. Let me go ahead and I'll set aside the flag gate. Zoe. Of course she chooses now to be an attention hog.
Oh, of course.
She just can't stand not being petted, being ignored. Alright, that's enough. You've had enough. Go on. Go. Take a nap. Or something. Whatever it is you cats do when I'm not around. Okay, alright. Enough of the introductions, I think. Boy, I have missed you. This has been the longest week ever. Having to wait until Saturday to get together with you and continue this. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry to make you wait.
Dragging on. I'm being facetious, of course. No, I did miss you, though, and I was very much looking forward to this game. But
I missed you too, Chris.
Totally understand it, and you definitely need to take time for yourself. Everyone needs to take time for themselves. Which reminds me, if anyone is watching the stream right now, or any time at all, it doesn't have to be while I'm streaming, go to twitch.tv/sturm-me and please hit that little tip button below. That will actually not tip me, I don't think. It's supposed to redirect you to a site where you can donate directly to Black Lives Matter. I encourage you to do so, please. Without further ado, let us continue on with fanfare. Let's see, is all the audio and video looking okay, besides the fact that it's depressingly dark right now?
Yeah, so far so good.
Okay. Well, I think we'll continue on. I believe last we saw they were chanting for a fanfare or something, and that's the reason why I saved the game with that name.
Oh, because we have to do the fanfare. We have to do the fanfare, Chris.
Do we know what the fanfare is?
Okay, so if you will reference the screenshots I took, so we have to somehow, I feel like, make the instruments be in the right order up on the stage.
We want to go home. Play the fanfare.
Yeah, they're fanfare. Because if I step up to the orchestra pit, it's just too dang dark. But I can tell it wants us to do things here. There's the conductor's wand.
No concert is complete without the standard Zorkian Conclusory Fanfare.
Yeah, okay. And if I click on different areas, it makes that section play. I'm sure I'm doing it wrong, but I got the
Right,
saved,
okay. Maybe we don't need the instruments. Maybe we just need to, like...
We need to know what order in
we just need to click them in the right order. Oh, try the tuning fork. That's what I wanted you to do.
Oh, what's that? Where should I try it? Here?
Yeah, just try tapping it on the thing, yeah.
Well, I can't tap it on this. It's actually going, I think, to one of the orchestra sections.
Oh.
It's highlighting it here, but that's actually the same highlight, I think, as one of these I don't know. It's not doing anything.
It's not doing anything. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. Yeah, same with like these other instruments. They don't really do anything. Only the orchestra's baton or wand, whatever it's called, it causes them to do something.
I believe it's a baton.
Baton, okay. Alright, So, what order do they need to be played? Did we come across some texts that told us anything along these lines?
Well, looking at our screenshots here that I took, we have that map, and we have that book page that had the 4 instruments that were pictured and labeled, but it didn't really give us an order. I don't remember seeing an order at all.
Okay. Do you know where we found that? Because I can go back and look at it and see.
In the front room, I believe. The map?
Well, anything. So you see the front room?
Yeah. There's also that pattern that we saw on the wall.
Okay.
But I'm
one
not
thing at a
sure
time.
that
What's the
meant
first
anything.
thing? What's the first thing we can look at? What's the nearest, I guess? We're in
the nearest. You know, I'm horrible with directions, Chris. And I don't remember where that book was.
All right. Well, let's just
the book was
kind of
in someone's study. That study, I think.
Oh, study. Okay. Well, that
Have
would
we been
be.
in the practice room?
Yes, we had. This was actually the practice room was the first room we entered.
Oh, okay. Well, then the map
came here.
The map's in there. Look to the right.
Let's see. There's this here and nothing over there. Okay, so let's look to the right. And down here.
Further to the right. I think it's off this stage.
Oh,
on that wall by the door.
Get out of here. If it will let me get out of here. Come on. There we go. So.
Yeah, now turn left. Yes, this thing on the wall here.
This thing on the wall. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. So that tells us the orchestra pit layout, apparently. And we know what each of those instruments is now. So, or at least half of them, I think. We looked it
We
up
know
in the
what
book.
half of them are, yeah.
Right, okay. And we got them all in our inventory, although I don't know why.
Let's see, what else have we not looked at?
Violin and violin. So maybe that's the reason why this is here, so that we don't have to have lights up in the room to see which area is which. We just have to kind of guess. Fleasel, I don't remember off the top of my head.
Let me look.
Let's go look at our book and see that. I think it was in the office over here. Ticket office.
The Fleasel's the like saxophone-looking thing.
Because I think that was where we saw the book that described half of the instruments. Let me see it. My memory serves.
Yeah.
On Music and Perfection.
Yeah, that's
by
the book.
R. Flood. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's the Fleasel. A wind instrument with a medium pitch. I wonder if we have to know about the pitches of each of the instruments.
I don't think so.
We just have to know what kind of sound they make. Obviously, that's a drum. This would be...
Or we just have to be able to identify their picture, because we do have one of these.
we do have one of... Oh, the Fleasel? Yeah, we got all of these, I think. I'm going to scroll through our inventory right here, in fact. Yeah, so the Fleasel, I just passed by it, is this thing. You can even use it to turn pages. How interesting. Yeah, there's the Nambino, which is a drum. This, I don't remember what it's called. If we even learned. I just remember we picked this particular instrument up and said, how does that thing make that sound?
Right.
I don't remember what the sound was even. But whatevs. And an accordion-like thing, I remember that. Very much a horn or trumpet. And this was a guitar sound, even though it doesn't quite look like a guitar. I remember that much. And
Let's see, what have we not interacted with, really?
Let me know when you'd like to have a look at our hint guide.
Yeah.
But before we
do, I feel like I haven't exhausted myself here.
No, I agree. We have not.
There was that record player that we haven't done anything that's back in the practice hall.
Okay, I do remember that. Give me just a moment, I'll go there. Can I examine? I guess I can examine.
We haven't really done anything with the piano keys. They're playable, but...
There is that. Okay, good memory, because I had forgotten that as well. We can come over here.
Can we try using the tuning fork on... Yeah, let's try using the tuning fork on that.
Sure. Hey, that's something.
Well, that's good. Okay, maybe we need to match
that
the sound on the piano key.
Alright. I have no idea what that would be.
No, lower.
I don't think the black key... Oh, the black keys do respond. Okay.
Those are sharps and flats. We don't need that. Right. I have such a horrible ear. I think down.
You think maybe around here?
A little down.
It's close. Of course, the other ambiance in the background doesn't help.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too low, I think, there.
Oh.
What? Oh, maybe you're right. Hey. Oh, no. Okay, that's weird.
I was doing that just last time.
Oh, I kind of remember that now. We had to, like, back away and go back in or something. I feel like we're supposed to play a number of notes, not just a single one. But, gosh, I don't know. I wish I had some direction on this, though.
Because, I mean, we got the key out of it.
We got the key.
Maybe we did that just by accident when we were dicking around on the key. You remember we got the key for the lamp that showed us the thing on the table?
From here. Oh, that was inside the piano. That's right. We looked in,
yeah.
Came around here.
I wonder if the tuning fork was just like a clue for which key you needed to press to get that to show up.
Yeah, it won't even let us do anything with it now.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, no. Okay. Nothing. Alright, come on, get me out of here. Let's see. There were the dormitory type places upstairs.
Can we look at the thing on the desk again?
Sure. Let's do that. Accidental puzzle solve. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I seem to recall that, Arconu.
Yeah.
Is there something new on the desk there? Wait a second. That little triangle? No, I think that was always there. Yeah, I think it was always there. We can zoom in on this portion, of course.
Turn on the light.
Which we can't even do anymore.
No, you need to pull on the little cord. It's like 2 pixels.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you. Prepare the boiling solution. Seed with crystal. Purify the crystal. Ring the notes together.
I also hadn't noticed that there's arrows on this before.
Which way? We need to get into that boiler room, though. It sounds a lot like we need to go there and do something.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the light's off again. Just turn it off automatically. Yeah, I remember us going through these. We read these various letters. Let me go check that boiler room door and see what's going on.
Oh, hold on just a second.
Yeah,
I want to look in this room.
Okay, let's check out this little side table here.
Yeah, did we look over here?
I think we have.
We got something
out
out of there.
I say close.
What was the thing that's to the side of this? That thing.
That thing?
Are those
here we
records?
go. The charge of the Yipple Brigade. Which we can't do anything with.
Oh.
Wait, yes we can. Oh, these are records. Okay. Flatheadia Overture for Rack and Pendulum. Johann Sebastian Flathead.
Nice.
Harmonica hits for the Home.
Home. I think that's supposed to be home.
Yes, thank you. This is the O for for home. And I don't recognize names here. The Reverend Feisty Brisk Boys. CM Dubois. I'm not sure. But okay, relive the 30s, only $9.99 Zorknids. Sophia Hamilton plays the blues, piano love songs. Introduction to the Orchestra by Zorkophonic something. Okay. Ooh, I can pick them up too.
Oh!
There's her. Alexandria Wolf debut album.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so can we take them all, or?
Let me get back in. Not this first one, clearly.
Okay.
Not this one either. Oh, we can go back. All right. Not the harmonica hits. Not the plays the blues. Whoops. Introduction to the orchestra, we can.
Okay.
And debut album, we can. And that's
Let's take them both.
Alright, let's get our introduction to the orchestra and debut album. Alright. There we go. We got something out of this room now then. Something new.
That makes me feel good, because then we can use the record player.
Yeah, we've seen this picture before already. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The record player. That may give us a sequence of tones and instruments we need to play. Actually, not tones. So let's go back to that practice room here. You said it was in here?
Yeah, it's just across the doorway from where that orchestra map was. Like, it's just on the other side of the door if you turn around. Yeah,
Yes,
they're in the corner.
Okay, yeah, we can touch it, we can switch it on, but there's nothing.
Yeah, let's put a record on there. Woo!
Alright, which one? Let's try the first one, Introduction to Orchestra.
Yeah.
Okay. We've already cranked it up, so...
Since 732 GUE, the Frobos Philharmonic Orchestra has consisted of 9 instrumental sections that align to form a crescent moon shape, filling half of the Zorkestral amphitheater. The violin, the most soulful of the Zorkestral instruments, sounds a rich, plaintive melody when the bow draws across its fine platypus gut strings. Lesser strings are made from hungus gut, which, though economical, has a pungent scent which many find distracting. The Nambino is an Antharian percussion instrument that draws its design from the steel shipyard drums of the port of Maba. Its thundering notes amplify as they resonate through the 4 apertures or nams of the drum casing, creating a droning overtone. The miano is a type of Akkadian
guitar.
lyre that has sometimes been employed by conjurers for use in musical incantations, or alternately for line dancing at guild socials. When plucked with a miano stick, the lyre sounds rich, deep notes, usually in a minor key.
Sounds like a clarinet.
The fliesel is a wind instrument with a delicate high pitch that fluctuates as air is pushed past its reed to a series of brass fliesel valves. A long-time court favorite of Lord Dimwit Flathead's, the fliesel was once sounded 300 times in a single meal at Flatheadia Castle, where it announced the arrival of the 299 next courses.
Wow.
The Wurtmieser is a two-player folk instrument which requires one player to play the keys and another to pump the bellows, thus producing a disjointed harmonic blast. A Wurtmieser, or worst marriage. Originating in the rural divides of the Frigid River Valley, this unsophisticated, unwieldy instrument is the least respected member of the Zorkestra.
Weird Al might take umbrage with that, but...
The ancient Gederiglini horn sounds its strange, hollow timbre as two players blow from either end at once,
Ooh.
varying pitch as they cover and uncover the horn's many apertures. The Gederiglini is sometimes referred to as the lover's horn, and is ceremoniously played at most Zork weddings. The Frobophone, first introduced as accompaniment to the Borfi Metropolitan Opera, is a deep, twisted-sounding horn which plays off the high-pitched fliesel in most zorkestral movements. It should not be confused with the Homer Frobophone, which is not played at all, but used instead to beat upon flatheads in an attempt to broaden their minds. The poppykeg is a small percussion instrument which emits a thumping sound when slapped with a hand. As the keg clasp is moved rhythmically back and forth along its tubular body, the poppykeg's pitch raises and lowers. The poppykeg is popular among the very young, and those who refuse the commitment of a two-player instrument. Most Zorkestras employ 4 of each of these 8 instruments. Their proper placement within the Zork orchestral layout is critical to the success of the concert. The 4 other instruments of Zork, the ferny, the umba, the bass chocophone, and the piano, are not considered part of the Froboz Philharmonic Orchestra. However, these instruments are popular within the Empire's alternative music scene, which includes such groups as The Cruel Puppets, Gru in Chains, Curse Day, and Sound Dungeon.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, I guess that one's done. I'll go ahead and turn it on.
Wait.
What?
What does that little switch at the bottom do? Is that like lock it in place? I'm
That
sorry,
turns
I've
it on
never
and
personally been allowed to touch a record player. Don't exactly
Wait,
know.
what?
So my parents had a record player that I was not allowed to touch as a child.
Oh, shame on me.
And then I've never had one in my adult life, so.
Okay, so let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I'm getting notifications here. Different record players do things a little differently. Some you have to move the armature by hand before you can turn it on. Some of them have an automatic method. When you turn on the switch, then it automatically moves the armature into place. Then it starts it up, and you have to set it for which speed, 33 RPMs, 45, whatever. In this particular case, the switch, turns it on. And of course, in the real world, we just plug them into the wall for electricity. But in this world, of course, we have to turn a crank to give power.
Okay.
Now there's a second switch
What's
up here.
that?
I don't quite know. Maybe it changes the speed.
Let's play with it.
Let's try to see what happens here if it alters the speed of it. Or not. I guess it just continues where it left off, which was already at nothing.
What?
What? Oh, I hit it too soon. Let me do that again. Change the speed or whatever this is. Come on. There we go. Turn it back on. Oh, I need to crank it up first. There we go. There we go. Let's see what that does again. I got too impatient there, apparently.
Alright, apparently we gotta wait.
Yeah. It's okay, it gives me more time to drink.
Exactly.
Oh, it's in reverse. Oh, there's another trick you can do with some record players, too. Sometimes you had to disengage the gears and you could use your finger and play the record backwards. And I'm sure you probably heard all about those claims back in the 80s.
Oh yes, all the satanic messages.
Yeah. There's actually a website devoted to showing all the various records that do or do not have satanic messages in the backwards. Or there's a Beatles album, I think you play it backwards and it says Paul is dead or whatever. I can't remember. But anyway. It's just total coincidence. The only one that was actually intentional was by Weird Al Yankovic, by the way, in the song Nature Trail to Hell on his In3D album. Or is it Dare to Be Stupid album? One of those two. He actually spoke backwards on that track, so if you play the track backwards, it says something like Eat at Joe's or whatever. It's just a silly... his way of making fun at people who think that there are actual, real lyrics and spoken backwards in songs.
Nice. That's like, did you watch Twin Peaks, Chris?
I need to. Fan? It's on my list of things to watch, yes, but not yet.
I really like it. I haven't watched any of the new season that they made. I just watched the original one. And there's a part where they, in the dream sequences, it sounds like a record being played backwards, but it is actually saying stuff. It's interesting. Very interesting.
Huh. All right, gives me more and more reason to watch it. Yeah.
It really spurs my imagination. I really liked it.
Probably this weekend, maybe. I'll go ahead and add that to Solamnia, as well as the movie Firewalk with Me.
Some of it is almost intolerably slow, but the concepts are really interesting. I can kind of see it though, and it gets real out there at the end. But
it's David Lynch, so what do you expect?
It's got so many really things that captivate my imagination. It's really well done, I think.
I've been watching, sorry for getting off track here from the game, but
we do that.
I've been watching lately a show that came out this year called Devs from FX, which is on Hulu. And it's only like eight episodes long or something. A lot of people have been talking about it, at least those people in the circles that I listen to on podcasts and such. And it's pretty good. It's also very slowly paced. It's interesting. I won't spoil anything, but I'll mention at the end of the first episode, there's a certain effect that when I saw it, I thought, oh, come on, they apparently didn't have very good budget, because that's clearly a special effects shot there. They could have done better if they had a better budget, but then I thought, wait a minute, this is HBO. Of course they got a better budget.
Yes, it's on purpose.
And then at the end of the third episode, they actually call back to that effect and point it out in the episode and say, see that? That's a special effect right there. And I'm like, oh, okay, this show isn't quite, it's a little smarter than I gave it credit for. Okay.
It's a little more meta than you thought.
Anyway, you'll have to see. It's not a bad show. It's not one of the greater ones so far, at least. But it's definitely interesting. And you don't have to be a developer to understand the show either, even though it's called Devs. Alright, let's get back on the game and try out this other record here. We'll play it forwards and then backwards, I guess. Crank it up. Turn it on. Yeah, there's Technology Connections channel on YouTube has a whole thing about record players and how interesting they are. Y'all ought to see it sometime.
Yeah.
Since you were
For
forbidden
the
to touch
final
them.
performance of the evening, it gives me great pleasure to present to you, in her debut performance, the newest and most gifted prodigy of my conservatory, Alexandria Wolf.
I keep hearing that little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we could switch it in the middle of... No, we can't. I wonder if I can find a soundtrack to this game somewhere. I have a habit of collecting soundtracks to games. Listening to them
A
often.
lot of them are really good. You know, it has a really like a better soundtrack than it has any credit to.
What's that?
The Rayman platforming game,
Alexandria.
Rayman
That was
Adventures,
lovely.
something like that.
As we all know,
Brandy plays
no
it.
concert is complete without the standard Zorkian Conclusory Fanfare.
Uh-huh.
Yes, here we go.
Hit it, boys.
So 5 instruments total.
I think I got that.
You think so?
Yeah.
The lights will go on now. Oh, and don't forget to donate those Zork nits to the volunteers at the booth. Thanks again.
Sure.
Okay, so we use the instruments. We can make the noise with them here, right?
I don't know if we can.
But we should probably play this backwards.
Just to be safe, yeah.
I mean, I feel like they included it somehow for some reason.
I didn't take it off. Put it back on there. Come on.
Wrong
Yep.
sticky.
Switching it. And turning it on. Okay. I feel like maybe it was on the previous record that we should have done this and listened to the whole thing rather than just cutting it off short.
Oh, that's fair. This one's jamming though.
Wow. This is definitely not what we just heard backwards. Definitely not. I don't know what this is, but
At least you don't wonder which one's the secret.
I feel like maybe this would be the
message.
music played during like the trailer for the game or something.
Right? I bet.
I have a strange desire to kill my entire family now. I don't know why. Somehow, I'm going to find a way to capture this if there isn't, you know, a release available for this, the soundtrack somewhere. And I'm going to play this during our next New Year's Eve party, just for the hell of it.
That sounds fantastic.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Let's pick this up as soon as it gives me the ability to. Come on. Thank you. And exit. Now, you said you think we can actually play these out individually over here?
Yeah, I think we've made noise with them before.
I mean,
we were
it
up
is
here.
I think it happened only as we were picking them up. I don't know if we can do so now, but let's give it a try.
Okay, well, we could at least
Why
maybe
is it
drop
not
them and
letting
pick them back up. Oh, there's the violin. All
yeah,
right.
I selected it with the right click, but it's not letting me do anything with
Okay,
it.
we need the one that makes like that like popping, plunking noise.
Right. Oh, well, we can pick them. Hang on. We can set them down. Okay. And if I click on them, then will that... No, maybe not. Wow, we got too many inventory items now. Okay, picking it up makes that sound. So let's see. Here's the clarinet-ish one.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pick that up. Get back to that cursor. It makes no sound. Oh, come on. I don't think that was one of the 5.
No.
Let's see, what's this one?
There was one that was repeated.
Yeah, the first and third ones, it was...
Yeah. That one.
That was the first and third. I think the drum was the second one. Let's see what happens if I
it was
pick
definitely.
it up.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm pretty sure... Whoops, I passed by it. This little accordion device was also one of them, the 4th or 5th.
I think that was the 4th one. And that's the, what, Fort Meeser? Like
yeah,
that.
something like that. Where is that one weird device that this one here? What is this sound? Was that in there? I don't recall.
I don't think so.
How about this one, the trumpet-like thing here? And we pick it up. I think that was. Definitely wasn't a guitar.
Yeah, it might.
All right, I think so.
might
Let's
have
go
been
back
that
and
one.
hear it again.
Yeah. That's the one I think I don't have a good way to describe this sound.
Yeah, let's put
But it
that
didn't sound
back
very
on.
French horny. I don't know.
Go, da, da, da. Got it going forwards. Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
We'll have to
Violin
go past
music.
this. Yeah, we can't really skip past it. I don't think.
No concert is complete without the standard Zorkian Conclusory Fanfare.
So you could, lift up the armature yourself on a real record player, set it back down anywhere you wanted to, go move from song to song. That's the accordion. That's actually a violin there. Okay,
Oh,
I think.
I think you were right. Okay.
The lights will go on now. Oh, and don't forget.
Yeah. Okay, we know. Donate money, etc. Wonder if that's a clue or something.
Etc. Let's see. So let's.
That up. Get out.
Let's look at the map here real quick.
Well, you need to know the name. Okay, the Nambino
Okay.
was the drum. There's the violin. The Fleasel was the
We
clarinet.
didn't have a fleasel.
Didn't have a Fleasel.
Let's see. Oh, the popper keg is the poppy thing that we do twice.
Okay, so number 1 and 3 is Popper Keg. So we go Popper Keg, Nambino, Popper Keg. The 4th one is the accordion. What was the accordion?
Meeser.
Meeser?
Yes.
Okay. And then the violin. Does that sound right to you?
Yes. Popper keg,
Okay.
Nambino, popper keg, Wortmeeser, violin.
All right, let's give it a shot. We kind of
I'm
got
ready.
an idea of
I'm
where
excited.
they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's give that a try out there in the orchestra. Let's see what happens. Boy, it's really coming down out there. Apparently, was it doing that before? I don't remember. Thundering and raining.
Hey, hurry up! We want to go home. Play the
Oh,
fanfare.
you can go home. You don't have to wait for this, you fool. All right. I hope it's okay to do it in the dark like this. Okay, so top right here is.
That's what she said.
Yes, it is. Very good.
Sorry.
Gosh, it's so dark. My gosh.
It is
I feel
so
like we're
dark.
missing something here that we're forgetting to. I don't know.
But they want their
All right.
thing. Their fanfare.
Let me get my baton out. I think the violin was over here.
No, it's drums. Yes, good.
Drums.
Okay.
Sorry, violin is further over. Okay.
You clicked it correctly anyway.
I did the right thing. Okay.
And the
Okay,
Vertmeser?
now way over here. If I can find it. I'm guessing it's this. I hope it is. The further away one.
Yeah. Yes. Ta-da! Okay, and then
the
violet.
violin would be right about here-ish.
Ah!
Oh, it's over here.
Fuck!
That's all right. We'll just start over.
That's alright, we're close. All right.
I hope it works. Okay.
And then drums.
Drums. Okay. Come on.
And cupcake.
Where's it? Okay.
And then the Vertmeser.
Way over here. And then down here would be the violin. Okay, that should be it.
The lights will go on now.
Yes!
That sounded ominous.
And don't forget to donate those Zork nets to the volunteers at the booth. Thanks again.
Have Zork nets.
Welcome. Okay. Hey, we got light. Yay.
Hey, we did it. Okay, great. So this is just to turn the light on in here. Exciting. Can we go through that little door?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering if we should. We still haven't seen what's in the boiler room. Okay.
We
Maybe
said
don't
we
need
haven't
to go
seen
there.
what?
The boiler room, but it's also locked, so we can't go in there. So.
Right.
Or was. I don't know if it's still there.
That's fine. I mean, we'll run into a dead end if we need to do
I hope
something.
That's the case. Okay. All right. Hey,
Good. Yes. Stage.
We're up on the stage now? Wait, how did that go from here to up there? I don't quite
it's
know,
usually
but...
so. Usually there's the orchestra
the
pit,
trap hole.
and then there's the trap hole in the stage for props and shit.
That must be all right. Yeah.
Went up through there.
All right, let's come over here.
There's yes.
Of course. Our stage left.
Can we interact with these sandbags at all, or are they just there for ambiance? All right.
Let's find out. None of them so far.
Okay. All right. Or the levery things? No. All right.
What is that?
My guess is those are the pulleys for dealing with the sandbags and weights and everything for dropping props.
Scenes and backdrops and all that, yeah. Okay, well, let's go to the back area here. Nothing with those two sandbags. Oh, there's a piece of paper here.
Oh.
Well, your turn to shine here.
Oh, yes. Lucian, I discovered Sophia, probably Madame Sophia, has a secret lab. I heard the 5 sacred notes and looked in to see her boiling some green crystals. What do you make of it? Oh my goodness, there's secret notes? Sacred notes?
Sacred notes, apparently. In a secret lab. Boiling green crystals. Oh boy.
That relates to the thing that was on the desk.
Yes, it does.
Which is, what did it say? Prepare, seed, purify, and ring.
Yeah, talk about boiling crystals too, so that tracks.
Yes.
Let's see, is there anything over here? Yes, there is. I really don't like that ominous voice in the background. And toads? Why are there toads here? Come on. Or whatever those sounds are. Okay, we got all kinds of buttons here. Ring stains.
Oh, let's see.
One of them's busted over here. What did I do? I didn't mean to hit it. I'm sorry.
What did you do?
I pressed the red button. I guess I shouldn't have touched the red button. Oh, did it? No, it didn't close. I thought it closed the curtains or something. No, it didn't.
I had to have done something.
Did nothing. I feel like I should also be able to
Did
look
it
up and
open
down
that door?
Did it? Was it closed before or something?
I don't remember.
This door was always open right here.
Okay, that's where the buttons are.
That's how we stepped in there.
Okay.
I can turn it off. Okay, good. And these other ones, let's see, if I turn it back on, can I then mess with these? Yes.
Well, sounds like
I don't know what I'm
something's
doing,
happening.
though. Yeah, let's see what's over here.
That's
Okay.
the same mural that's up over there.
What? It is? Where?
Yeah. Behind us.
Oh, okay. It's one of the backdrops or something?
Yeah, exactly. I wonder
Stage?
if this
Okay.
is just
I'm
like
guessing all of these are
yeah.
probably. That looks like a point-and-click adventure game right there. Murder mystery game or something. So, oh, okay. Lovely fountain. Yeah.
Yay!
It's not
tentacle
frightening
fountain.
in the slightest.
Welcome back, Arcanum.
Hey, Arcanu, thank you.
Welcome back to the tentacle fountain.
And all right, so I wonder if any of those have anything to do with anything. Maybe like there's 3 windows in this
They've got
schoolhouse.
to. Why else would they be here? My guess is that we'd have to drop the correct backdrop.
Yeah, maybe that's what all these controls are for.
Yeah. What did you do when you changed it?
Yeah, you're right. There's that. Well, I guess it depends on which of the blue ones I hit. So I turn on the red. That enables all the others. This one's blasted. We can't do anything with it. Let's see if I hit this one. And look over, and I'm not seeing anything different.
Maybe check on the stage? No.
If I step in here, I go down to the orchestra pit. Let's try another one. Let's turn on this one. I can't do anything with these sliders. They're non-interactable.
Okay.
I hear more things happening out there. I don't know. Maybe it's happening elsewhere. Let's turn them all on. Let's blow it all up. Oh! I blew something up. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, something happened.
Something crashed. I don't see anything different, though, if we come out here or anything. Can't look up either. It's a shame. You would think in a big auditorium like this, you'd be able to look up and down or something. But no! What the heck happened to the sound there? Did you hear that as well?
Yeah.
Just dropped out suddenly. Well, we can come up against this. I don't know why, but we can. Can we go behind it? No, we can't. Looks like
Let
there's
me
a
look at
hole
the
over
pictures
here.
again. Holes?
Alright.
Can we go in them? Oh!
There's a hole right here we can go into. It's probably part of the puzzle.
Go back and look at the clipboard.
This was in fact, I recognize this part of the image here. That's the second picture in this. What happens if we step through?
Can't we run into
Nothing,
that one?
we can't.
I bet there's holes in some of them, and we can make
Okay,
a whole lot
we gotta
everywhere.
line up the holes. Oh dear. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a lot of walking around, back and forth. From the looks of
Maybe
things.
they're just the buttons are numbered.
So if we hit the second one, let's go and have a look and see what that does. We have to go all the way around here, turn around here, come over here. Alright,
Yes,
there's the third
okay.
one.
All right.
Alright, so it raises up, I guess, and moves out of the way. The one that we light up.
Perfect. Okay, so we need to let's look at the clipboard.
They don't really show. Oh, I guess maybe they do. Kind of show.
Maybe they do. Let's look.
No, nothing there. No real holes there.
Oh,
Aha!
there's probably one.
So that would be, which one is that? See, there's second, third, fourth. So that'd be the fifth one that we want to leave in place.
Yeah.
And the
Fifth
seventh.
and the
one.
7.
Okay, so the
Okay.
fifth and seventh one we want to leave in place. just like the first one, obviously.
Right, 1, 2, 3,
Fourth.
4,
Fifth one in
5,
place.
6. Yes,
Leave the
that
seventh
should
in
do
place.
it.
In theory,
In theory.
we're going on a hunch here, yeah. But it's a good hunch. I like it.
That feels right.
Hey! Look at you! Yeah, it's an actual tentacle fountain. It absolutely is.
Yeah, no, I would never kid about a tentacle fountain, Arcanu.
You don't know Susan like I do, Arcanu. When it comes to Lovecraftian stuff, come on. She's your girl. What is this blank canvas?
I don't know, but there's the canvas over on the side as well.
Why is this a
Like,
thing? That just goes back. Okay. There's nothing here.
Commit. Breakthrough for nothing.
But we can kind of supposedly look up here-ish
Okay.
somewhere.
Do it.
I'm not finding it though.
Oh, alright.
Wait, here we go. We can walk over here. Oh, hey! Oh!
Hey, stairs. Oh, hello, swan. Not creepy at all. It's fine.
That's a big-bodied swan.
Yeah, it's probably a swan boat.
Yeah, yeah. The ghost of Alexandria fills these halls. My goodness.
Yeah. Been following us this whole game.
Recognize that. Is that like Matterhorn or something? No. Oh, we can go look at those music stands. Some props, a big head. We can go over here.
Alright.
Some columns.
Hello.
And look at that as well. Okay, so we got a few things we can do here. Can't do anything with that. Let's look at these music stands here, just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Yep, those are stands.
Those are
right?
music stands.
I
Yay.
mean,
Hello, cactus. Cactus shadow.
yeah. That seemed whole pointless here. What was the purpose of come over here to these?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Can't go anywhere from here. Look up and down. We can just go back to where we just were. It's slightly to the side. Okay.
Hello,
Excuse me.
swan.
There. Oh.
Actually, I would like to left or right.
We just got those ones, columns.
Oh, creepy little man with the shadow. Hello, other cactus. Clearly did a
Big
western at
ass
some
drum.
point.
Huh?
They clearly did a western at
A
some
western,
point.
yeah. They should have kept all the cactuses together, or cacti together, though, you know?
Right.
Someone has some poor organizational skills around here.
Either that, or that was kind of where
Wow.
their stage marker was, and so they just got left there. Hello, giant drum. What's this rope? Can you pull on this rope?
I was just looking at that, but no.
No. All right.
Nothing there, nothing at the top.
Fine.
Walk over there. We're inside. Oh!
Oh, hello, pulley.
We're inside of the swan boat. Yeah. Before we start messing with the swan boat, let's keep looking around here. So this will take us, I guess, over... Okay, back where we were here. And if we come back here, it's a creepy mask. Ooh, radio.
I swear to God, if anything plays on that radio, I'm going to freak out.
So is that your trigger? Is that
Creepy radio shit? Yes.
For me,
Generally,
it's
like-
a silhouette in a window or something.
Oh
like
my
that.
God, yes, right? Oh, Chris.
You see like
I
a
don't
white
know.
flash behind a silhouette in the window.
Yeah.
There's not supposed to be anyone out there, like you're on the second floor or something. No.
Yeah.
No. I'm out.
Yeah, no, so you probably do not enjoy Marble Hornet Slenderman then.
Say that again there. You combined a bunch of word mash there. What was that?
Yeah, you don't enjoy Marble Hornet Slenderman.
Okay, I'm vaguely familiar with Slender Man.
Okay.
I know Marvel is a comic book publisher. I don't know what Hornet
not
is.
Marvel, but Marble like the stone.
Oh, Marble Hornet?
Marble Hornets. So, okay. The Marble Hornets
lost me.
is like the original YouTube Slenderman series.
Oh, okay. All right. I did not know that.
And it's fucking terrifying.
Really? Okay.
Yes, Chris.
Is that what they call creepypasta?
Yeah, Slenderman was part of creepypasta.
That's what I thought.
Birthed from creepypasta, maybe is more accurate.
Yeah, there was a show on that came out a couple years ago. I think it was on FX and Hulu. I'm not entirely sure. Called Channel Zero, where they try and take creepypasta and turn it into an actual creepy television show. The first one was basically about something called the Tooth Child. If you Google that word, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It creeped out Sean when he and I watched it.
I can imagine. Sean likes to pretend that things don't creep him out, but I have a very long list.
You say Sean does?
Oh yeah, I've seen the Tooth Child.
Oh.
Yeah, Sean. So you because I'm a horrible person.
This is not in doubt. Okay, go on.
Person / great GM.
Yes, okay.
I keep lists of things that creep out my players.
You keep a list of people's buttons to push.
Yes, exactly. So one day Sean was like, there's not really anything that really squicks me out. And I'm like, oh, hold on. I had my list with me at the time. And I did the finger lick. And I'm like, hold on. And I just started reading through it. And he was like, all right, fine.
You know that game I mentioned to you before that I think we ought to play because I know you're a little bit afraid of horror games?
Yes.
I mentioned Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Yes.
I tried getting him to play that once during a charity stream. You should have heard the little girly screams coming from him.
I bet. Yes, Arthur, that was pretty much exactly what happened. Yes, I have a list that says otherwise. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And he freely admitted to me that, horror movies he isn't disturbed by, which I still disagree with him on that. But horror games he freely admits to being terrified of.
Well, and really there's such a huge genre of horror movies.
Yes, there's subgenres,
slasher horror movies aren't really that scary for me, but the psychological horror movies really get me. And
yes, I agree.
I'm super fascinated by them also. In my adult life.
Also, the ones that I can't stand are body horror. I'm not a fan of those.
That before.
I will watch them sometimes just because, I gotta see it. It's someone's already mentioned it to me, or I've seen a trailer or whatever. Now I have to see the thing, even though I don't want to. And there's another cactus. But for the most part. Well, we can get into that discussion when we're not in the middle of a game. Yeah. Zork tone.
Sort of fucking god radio. All right, I'm ready. We're already haunted by a violin. Let's do it.
Yes, I know. Exact. Right.
Locket. Yeah, Alexandria had a locket.
It just repeats, I guess.
That's extra creepy.
Because it's so faint, yeah. Just keeps repeating, okay. Yeah, I saw the first Saw, and it was very good despite the body horror in it. It was a nice twist ending. I enjoyed that. But I've heard that, all the subsequent films are not so good, so I haven't watched them.
I haven't watched any Saw. Have you played Until Dawn?
Unless it's available on PC, no.
It's possibly not. I don't know. Brandy got it for Christmas one year, but I also watched Markiplier play it. It's a very interesting horror game. It has a lot of body horror in it, but it's also like customized to shit that squicks you out specifically. So like it has this like cutting back and forth between like the story and like your character talking to the shrink. And so like when you talk to the shrink, it compiles your answers to like customize the game. It's very interesting and well done, I think.
I think, you know, I haven't really looked at it in a long time, but if I remember correctly, the original Silent Hill, the very first one for the PlayStation 1, that one was like almost the closest to my nightmares that I can think of any game becoming.
Interesting.
Especially in the elementary school area. If you ever play the game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was super creepy.
But I should.
Maybe we'll play that sometime too.
It's the kind of thing I would like as an adult now, and that terrified me.
The
graphics
as a child. Are kind of, you have to put your mindset back in the phase of the mid '90s with the PlayStation 1 graphics. But if you can get beyond that,
I don't think I'll ever be able to do such a thing.
Oh boy!
While we play a game from the mid '90s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Used up a little.
Oh, got like a second, like, oh, we're on top of the drum.
Oh, we can go onto the drum. What else can we do up here? Maybe nothing? Okay. I guess we can go back down. That's
solely for being on the drum.
Okay, let's get on the drum. Let's go back up, and let's come over here, and let's get onto the drum. Ah! Oh!
Oh my gosh, that startled me.
So this is how we get to the boiler room.
Well, Chris, now we're in the boiler room.
Yeah, I asked for this, right? Okay, hang on a second here. Let me pause for just a moment. I gotta fix my stream because I don't know why, but all of the all that weird, all the chat room stuff is suddenly being annoying.
Worked out. All right.
I gotta. It's covering up my face. I can't have having to cover up my face, man. Come on, I'm too pretty. So I gotta fix that.
That's right. Our canoe is just taking over. That's what's happening.
Yes, that.
Oh, hey, we've advanced our level to seer, or 5 out of 9 tasks.
That we are. Let me know.
Doing good.
600 and hit OK.
Over halfway now.
Better. Oh, I see, because I had 2 of them. I should really make more. 400. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
While you're doing this, Chris, what's on screen. I'm gonna have a quick break to check on my cat. I'll be right back.
All right, you check on your cat, please.
Yeah.
Please do. And I'm gonna have a quick sip. Okay. Restart the audio too, just in case things start going wonky soon. Seems to happen from time to time. Alright, I guess we're back on DOSBox. Good. And hello. Ah, there we go. Oh wow. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely the boiler room. I don't want to do too much exploring until as soon as it gets back. Oh, we can look up and down too, maybe. Yeah. A little bit. A lot of things we can do. Quick sip, yes, a quick sip of some uber cheap port here. Wow, I really drink that much, I guess. Christian Brothers Ruby Port.
All right,
just a very cheap $5 port wine. Hello and welcome back.
Oh, are we back to talking about our alcohol choices?
Yeah, I was explaining to Arconu what I had for my choice. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't be leaking. That's my
Still can't breathe wine.
Ah, jeez. It's always a disappointment when you can't drink or breathe alcohol.
Can't breathe wine. All right. Lots of things we can look at here. Holy cow.
All right,
down,
we'll
look at
imagine
that,
we've got some serious. Okay, we need to. Yeah,
we need to save is what we need to do. Holy cow.
Yes, that's a good call, my friend.
Looks like bottler room. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay. What do we put down here? Oh. There's a whole thing here. Okay. We'll look at the thing. And, oh! Oh-ho! Are you there, Susan?
I am.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I was distracted looking at our list of things that we need to do.
Okay. How's Gilly?
Her pain meds have started taking effect, and the bleeding has subsided considerably, so it's good.
Good. I'm glad to hear.
She's sitting next to me right now on the cat bed I have arranged.
Taking a little nap.
Well, right now she's looking out the window.
Oh, okay. I'm fine. We took a nap. She got the hint.
There you go.
But yeah, look.
Yes. Oh
Yes.
God.
Because nothing bad ever happens in any boiler room ever.
Never. It's not a classic
trope. So yeah, I look down at this and hello, Locket.
Oh.
No, I didn't say.
Oh. Chris.
Seriously?
Oh no.
Just call me Mr. Butterfingers.
What is this? Oh.
Ah!
2. All right. Oh God. Oh God. I'm having flashbacks to Return to Zork and the fucking ship in a bottle.
Oh jeez. Can we get out of here now? Oh my goodness, there's a doorway too. Can we come back?
Yeah, let's go get some air and then we can come back. Yeah, the heartbeat Arcanu is really like, man,
Wow.
that's to the intensity a lot.
That's like, hey, you better hurry the fuck up. No, it's not.
No, this
And
is
frankly, I have seen some like relaxation programs like Calm.com and such that some of their sound effects use heartbeat in them to try and calm me. No, heartbeat does not calm me whatsoever. All it does is make me more anxious.
It's for the people who are really just puppies.
I guess. I mean, I think the very last level of Tomb Raider would beg to differ with you on that.
Fair.
The first Tomb Raider, not the 2013 reboot. And it's not the very last level, it's close to the last. The Atlantis level, you know what I mean. Okay, should we go back down or continue looking around the boiler room first? I think we need to look around first.
Yeah, I feel there's light bulbs. No, those are not light bulbs, they're pressure gauges.
Pressure gauges with some levers next to them that aren't... Oh, that one's moving.
I love how this game is so into, like, the first one is not a thing you can move.
Evidently.
This is, like, the third puzzle. It's...
Now, I mean...
Oh hey, Drapax. Up!
Hey, Drapax! Welcome. Yeah, I remember, actually, there was, in the third Myst game, do you remember that one, Susan?
Vaguely.
Mystery Exile?
Vaguely.
Yeah, the antagonist in that game, played by Brad Dourif, I can't remember his character's name off the top of my head, he actually goes through and sabotages most, if not all, of the puzzles in the game, so things like the very first one you can't do anything with because he's broken or whatever. So you have to find
interesting.
an alternate way of solving the puzzle without being able to use that one, you know?
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Chris, just on a super random note, before we did this, I was finally making my rose petal jam from my roses out front. Very excited.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me about that before. That you can make jam out of flowers, which I'm still skeptical of, I'll admit.
Well, I'll tell you what. I need to bring you the peony jelly for you to start with. Because
convince me that this is actually a thing.
The peony jelly, I think, is my favorite so far of the flower jellies.
Why
but
are you moving so slow?
I don't know. It's mad at you.
put it back on medium. Let's see if that makes any difference. It helps a little, actually.
Yeah, actually.
I just don't want to go too fast and make everyone sick, though. Let's try. Can we put it in the middle here? Let's try that.
Sounds
Well,
fine
that didn't really
to me.
seem to do anything. I don't know. I can also adjust the cycles in DOSBox too. That should also make a difference. See, it just wanted to be weird.
Yeah,
It
I was
needed a
just mad.
pause. Fine. Can't do anything over there. How about over here at
jeez,
this
alright.
level thing? No? Nothing here? No? Okay. We can... Let's see what happens if we go through the ye old doorway. No! Grooves! No! Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, now we got a shortcut. Alright.
Well, that's nice. Dark hallway.
Very spooky. Alright. Looks like we're going to have to take a little dive. I guess.
Okay, alright, let's do it.
Unless we want to try and... No, we can't mess with these things.
I mean, what it says for the boiling is prepare the boiling solution.
Which is vague.
And this is seed with crystal, purify the crystal, bring the notes together.
We got
So
this
I don't-
locked in.
Yeah, that's Alexandria's locket, clearly.
Alright,
I wonder if we'll use it to get the metal we need for this level.
I would imagine so.
Bottler.
Let's take a dive.
Hey, Billy.
Go. Hey, Gilly. Oh, hold your breath. Did I just see the locket down there again? I did. I think it was part of the
The animation.
right, yeah. Alright, look up. What's over here? Ah! Whoa! Hey, what? Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because this makes a lot of sense.
So much sense, Chris. So much sense. Lovely. Oh, crystals. Crystals.
Crystals.
Oh, what?
What? What?
Is that a sea otter?
That's what it looks like.
What the shit?
Okay. I was gonna say we stepped into a level from Medieval, from the PlayStation 1 as well, where there's all these crystal caverns. Oh, wow.
I remember something about a green crystal.
I agree, Arcona. You never want to hear that in real life because, yeah, it's already too late. Well, let's have a look at the blue crystal. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
crystal caves do always have the dope music.
Don't they, though? So I can
Okay.
make it fuzzy or clear. Crystal clear, you might say.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
I mean, okay, maybe this is to purify the crystal.
We can
To make
walk
it
around
not
here.
fuzzy. Hi, green crystal.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Sure.
What this?
Appreciate ya. Yeah. So we now have in our inventory yet another item. This
Dang!
stone disc of sorts. Yeah, I remember the crystal caves in Medieval being pretty nice, having some nice music as well. Oh, okay. Opening doorway there. More.
Yes.
I wonder if we're supposed to activate all of them.
Is there a dog catching a frisbee on this disc?
Yeah, exactly. Return to Zork.
What's that on the wall?
The
Oh,
lab.
the lab. Oh,
There was a lab on the other planet too that we
Wait,
had
no.
to do things. What?
B-B-E.
What? Who? Huh? Oh, you think? Oh, these are musical notes. Gotcha.
They're
B,
notes.
C, D, E. Okay.
I'm looking at my notes.
What? Huh? Uh-oh. I'm taking a sip.
Sacred. So we've heard several times there's 5 notes of consequence. Sacred notes.
Yeah, but I'm only seeing 4 here.
Yeah.
Unless I'm miscounting. After all, there are only 2 types of people in the world. Those who can... only 3 types of people in the world. Those who can count and those who can't. Mess that up.
Okay.
What?
Nothing, I'm just repeating the note names to myself.
And I guess... are we on Venusnv?
Yes.
Okay, so that explains that symbol, I hope.
Yes, it should.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 little 4-pointed stars here.
Huh. I'm taking a screenshot of this, by the way, so we have
7
it.
of these right triangles.
Those are the crystals, I'm assuming.
Okay, fair. Yeah, and this is the whole cavern we're looking at then. Okay, top-down view, presumably. Alright. Sorry, I moved my cursor out of the way if you're going to take a screenshot. Hey, what are you drinking, Drapax? Just some iced tea there, it looks like, or with a squeeze of lemon? Alright. Let's step back
I
in,
feel
guess
like somewhere we should have gotten a hint about... The one to the farthest to the left, it looks like, is the one that we need... Or no, the farthest to the right. Sorry, there's my dyslexia.
Yeah.
The farthest to the right is the one we need to ring. Diet Walmart soda.
Oh, yeah. So that would probably be the E then, so we're right here, I guess. Because those 3 are next to each other. So that would make sense. Alright, so we need to ring that one and maybe these other 3. That's what you're thinking?
Yeah, I mean...
Do we have to hit them in a certain order, though?
That's what I'm thinking. But we haven't gotten an order of them at all.
No, we haven't. I wonder if that's where the piano comes into play, right? Oh, that's what we got here. We're supposed to put something in there?
Maybe our disc?
The stone disc, maybe? Can't do anything else. Alright, here, let's grab a stone disc. Wonder if it's all these instruments or something. Plop?
Oh, that seemed to do the trick. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz.
Well, this isn't much of a relief, though. Because it's not doing anything, unless we're supposed to also put other things in there.
No, I think we probably have to pop that in there and then do the notes and...
Yeah, we did not do nothing else will go in there. I try every single item.
We had to prepare the boiler solution. This boiler solution?
Maybe? Where does this lead? Oh, it leads to us taking a green crystal. Okay. We can only take 1. Alright.
Can we put that in the water?
Let's put that in the water. Sure. Put that in the pipe and smoke it.
The crystal?
It'll take that, sure.
Alright.
And still nothing. I wonder if we gotta do those gauges in the boiler room to send steam down here, and we have to know exactly how much steam to send down here.
I bet. Yes, I bet that's what it is.
Because there's this too, apparently. Hi. What? Oh.
Oh, we just crawl through that hole to get back to the boiler room?
Is that what we did? What the hell?
Alright, so we've got a shortcut now. Okay,
yeah,
I'll take it.
We'll take it, absolutely. So we don't have to go through that heartbeat water tunnel thing.
Thank God.
Weird. Okay, yeah, we're here.
Okay, so we need to... Okay, so this is where we prepare the boiling solution. So maybe we just need to flip some things till we get that boiling.
I hope you're right. I mean, there wasn't much that we could do.
Yeah.
This one... No. This one? No. No. Oh, come on! Oh, see, now it's slowed down again.
Alright, let's turn... Oh, it turns
It
off
shuts
by
itself
itself.
off. Okay. It's not enough time to get anything done.
No, interesting. So we're not doing it right. Maybe there's not enough pressure feeding into these.
Yeah, that would seem to make some sense.
Oh, cool. Let's see. So we need more heat.
Oh, why does it keep slowing down every time on that one scene? Yeah, the moment I go into our pause screen and go out, and it's
weird.
fine again. Weird. More heat. That would make sense since we've got an incinerator right here.
Let's feed
Shall we-
instruments into it.
No, it's not letting me. Okay.
Burn the haunted violin.
That's getting to you, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, we're not able to interact with this at all.
Oh, maybe we need to throw some of these...
Goodness. Is there anything with that? Nope. Nothing. Okay.
Alright, I'm willing to call a hint guide. Oh, was that a lever in the corner? Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Yes.
Back one more. That, oh no, that's a shovel.
shovel
Oh,
with
for
some
coal.
coal.
Can we interact with that?
We cannot.
Ah!
Yeah, see, there's the coal spout right there.
The coal chute, yeah.
Yep. Nothing. Alright, let me hit the old pause key here, because otherwise we'll be spinning around for days. Actually, there's a lot of ways around it, too. I can just move the cursor up to the title bar. And then move on. There we go. That's one way to do it. We are in the conservatory, which I only learned the last session can also mean a place like this where you learn music.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was just a greenhouse kind of place. Look at me learning things. And drinking things. So, why is it so dark in there? So, we've made it to the boiler room. So first we need to get to the auditorium and turn on the lights there. Yeah, we've done that. There's a diagram on Sophia's desk that should give you a good idea of how to get there from the stage. Well, we kind of figured that out, even though I don't remember the diagram on her desk. Do you?
Yes, that's the one that
Oh,
took a
that was
screenshot of.
yes, where we turn on the lamp
Yes.
and it showed us the okay. I did not. I'll be honest. I did not even think to look at that as a way to get into the boiler.
Yeah, I'm not sure it really helped a whole lot. Like, looking at it now and having already done it, it's not very helpful. Other than telling us that the prop room is above the boiler room.
Yeah, using coal for this fire would make too much sense for a game, you know. Okay, so.
Oh! I have an idea.
Oh, what? You got an idea? What's that?
Do we have anything in our inventory we could weight down the lever with?
That's a good question. Didn't think about that.
Slap an instrument. Surely a violin's heavy enough to hold that bitch down. Oh, alright. Oh.
All these, they just click on it, they don't actually hang on there. But it's a good thought. I wonder if the locket, maybe, paradoxically, would be heavy enough. Heavier than all these other instruments.
That's weird.
Let's find out. We're about ready to hit it.
No, not the two-person horn? Alright.
And the lock. Oh my god.
Oh,
Are you
off,
fucking
game.
kidding me?
Fuck off, game.
Fuck you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Seriously. Wow.
That was very throwback to Return to Zork. Like, let me solve this puzzle in the most random fucking way possible.
You know, and I hadn't gotten to any answer yet in the hint book. That's just... That's a good question, Arcona. Is this a real video game? I don't know anymore.
I don't even know.
Oh my god. I need another bottle of wine to get through this. Shit. We have Steam. Alright, did it do anything over here?
Yes.
Oh, it's doing something. Alright.
Oh god, I swallowed an ice cube that was a little too big.
I don't know if you want to do that. Swallow it.
That was uncomfortable.
Did it scare you there?
A little bit. Like, I'm gonna just die here upstairs.
Okay, that's fine. I'll visit your funeral if that's okay.
Yeah.
Still can't throw anything else into this concoction.
No, I think, let's see. So, we have prepared the boiling solution. I believe we've seeded the crystal. I believe we've purified the crystal with that tablet or the rock or whatever it is. Now we
Is
just
that
need
purifying it?
What? Sure.
How is that purifying it? Never mind.
All I'm saying is that we
Okay.
did two things.
Yes, we did. We did two things.
And then, so now we just need to ring the notes together.
I hope we don't have to hit them in any particular order. Because if so...
Or bones, yes.
I don't know what that order is going to be or where we find it out. So, alright, let's start with this one right here because it's right next to us. E. And then obviously those two next to the exit. And then B right here, which is into the left-ish of the boiler. I don't know, hard to really say. That would be... Let's see, is this one we just put? No, that's those three. Okay, we don't want to hit this one then. It's this one right here. There's B, and then both of these up here. Okay, that's all four of them hit. And nada. Nada. So they probably need to be hit in a particular order.
Bah.
Assuming that we're even interpreting this map correctly. So here's the question: do they go in alphabetical order, B, C, D, E, or are they? You know, because obviously that would be like an upscale. Would that, or is there an order laid out somewhere else, or is it on one of the records?
Chris, I vote that we look at the walkthrough, the hint guide.
Alright, I'm looking at the hint guide. Here we go.
I'm ready to be done with this planet.
Don't blame you in the slightest. Drapax agrees. Alright.
Yeah.
Room full of crystals, finding instructions on what to do on Sophia's desk. Sophia's desk is dark, we know.
Okay, yeah.
You first need to prepare the boiling solution. There's a giant pool of water here. Since you're next to the boiler room, you could probably heat the water from there. Yes, we know. Wow, this one has 16 hints in it. That's just ridiculous. I think the person who put this hint guide together didn't quite understand how to do it correctly.
It's for the whole puzzle of the...
Yeah, it shouldn't be, though. They should be divvied up per puzzle.
I agree. Yeah, it would be good.
And links to, cross-references to each other. Roll full of switches. We got that. But the switch won't. They stay down. Yeah. What does it say about that, by the way? I'm curious. Try adding some weight to hold it down. There's only 5 hints in this little bit. Remember what you got in the crystal room in the first place? There's a watch that fell into full of water. Look on the pool, you'll see that watch. Put it on the switch. and the switch will stay down. It doesn't explain why it stays down due to a lightweight pocket watch, but whatever. Or locket. So, next step is to see the solution with the crystal. There's a bunch of little crystals on the wall in the station. And now purify the solution. There's a tablet in the green fish crystal in the crystal room. Add one of those to the solution. We've done all of this. There's only 2 hints remaining.
Alright, well, we're close.
If you've done everything up to this point correctly, down to the order of the steps, a large gray crystal should appear in front of you.
Okay, we did not do the steps in order.
Yeah. Let's reload.
Yes.
Restore, take a dive, because that was before we started throwing things into there. We already got the crystal at least, right? Let me go through my inventory. Our inventories, yes we do. Okay, get back to the hand. Or arrow, rather. Arrow. Here we are. Let's come on over to, where is it? There it is. There's your doorway with the weird clock. Yep. Okay. Yeah, no shit. It's killing our sanity, not the character. I agree wholeheartedly, Arcona. The fact that we have to do these things in order is a bit annoying. But hey, you know what? This is nothing compared to the old Sierra games. I was just watching someone, the Space Quest historian, play through Space Quest 1, and I had forgotten how brutal that game is if you screw up even the slightest. Alright, let's get our little tablet from our fish friend, maybe? Thing? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. How you would deduce that this is a tablet or that it purifies things, I don't know. And I also don't know if Susan is still there. Yes, she is. There she is. Okay.
I did make an Alka-Seltzer joke, so...
Yes, but I
there's
mean...
something visceral about it being
you
a
see
tablet.
this little item in your inventory. Is your first thought that this is a tablet?
No,
especially the size of it when it came out of that
Right.
fish's mouth.
Right.
I'm thinking, okay, this is about 3 feet wide in diameter, you know. The sound it makes me think it's stone.
Right.
How is this a tablet, let alone purify anything?
I don't know, but it is.
This calls for another drink. Because Zork. Alright, let's do the dumb thing and weigh this down with a locket of all things.
I still think the violin would have done a much better job.
And let's go grab us a green crystal, because I don't think we got that yet. It's over this way, I think. And here, and here. Bloop. Okay.
Beep. Little crystal hatchery.
Something. Alright, let's save this. Don't ask. Okay.
I won't. I won't ask. I'm not asking. Okay, so we've got boiling water.
So let's put the crystal in first. That was the order of steps according to
That's
that
what
desk.
I've got on my screenshot here. Seed
There
the crystal.
goes a crystal.
Good. Ooh. Yes.
Oh. Okay. That's a very black crystal.
need to
Someone
purify
might even
it.
call it a dark crystal.
Oh. Purify that bitch.
Oh, if only it was that easy in the show and movie.
Right? Pop some Alka-Seltzer in there. It'll be fine.
Oh.
Ding. Ooh, pretty.
Oh.
Oh, that's where our 5th note is.
Oh, the fifth note? Okay. Oh, demons are coming. All right. What instrument do I hate, Drapex? Oh, no. Susan hates the violin. That's why she wants to get rid of it by hanging it on the lever. Yeah.
Or, throwing it in a vat of boiling water.
What do you have against violins, Susan?
I don't have anything against violins. I have
things
against haunted violins.
Oh, right, because it was floating around at the beginning of our playthrough and it came out of a coffin or
yeah. And they just randomly show up and play by themselves all over this world. It's horrible. This is a world filled with haunted violins. You should salt the whole place and burn it to the ground.
Susan has, as always, the best solution to any game that the developers just didn't think to implement, They should have watched the movie Aliens, Take off, nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I'm having too much fun. Should be illegal. Alright, so we've done that part. Now we light up all 4 of these crystals, including the 5th one there.
Oh, I see. Is that what that's supposed to mean? Got it.
You tell me. I'm guessing at this point. I'm gonna save it, so I don't know. Let's light them up. Yeah. Sure. I have no idea if that's what we're supposed to do, but that's what I'm going to do. And if it's wrong, we got to save game.
Yeah.
Bing!
Bing!
I'm tone deaf. I have no musical talent whatsoever. There's 4 of them. All right, the 4 that were shown there. Now let's try and hit this one. Nope. No demons coming this time. Can we use any of these? No, not really. No. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hint guide, take me home.
You're really getting tired of trying to figure these things out, huh?
I mean, we haven't seen anything that had an order for these. And I don't even know where we begin to look.
Yeah, and it would help if the hint guide actually say, you learn this by reading such and such letter,
right,
or going
so we
to this
know
location
where
and
we
looking at this.
up.
Unfortunately, it doesn't really say that, though. Large grid crystal, there's only one more hint left in this thread here. Now you need to take care of the last step, ringing the right notes. What notes are those, and where are the notes?
Yeah,
the first
we
one.
know
what
that.
Okay. The first hint here says you want to play the Harmony of the Spheres.
Oh.
Did we ever hear or learn?
So many times, Chris, we heard the Harmony of Spheres.
Then why am I blanking out? Besides the fact that I'm a little
there.
buzzed right now, why can I not recall what the Harmony of the Spheres is?
Well, because it's a whole song. It's not like we're used to playing video games and memorizing songs. Just from...
It's not just 4 or 5 notes?
No, it's the whole song that she plays. Right?
Is it?
I thought so, because it's the whole, name of the concert we watched was the Harmony of Spheres.
Yeah, no, okay, we saw her playing the violin. I got that, but I didn't actually pay attention to the order of the notes or have any sense of tone to know which note is which.
Neither of us have a practiced enough ear to be able to tell you what order we need to play them in.
So you can't expect a game player to have musical knowledge or be able to hear a note sounding and know exactly what that is on the entire scale.
So,
I mean, maybe the world would be better if all of us had that kind of knowledge. And maybe I'm being too idealistic and strange.
To be fair, I've taken music classes for a good chunk of my life, and I still could not do this. It does figure this is
I
the
did.
water
I'll
world.
admit, I did learn to play the flute.
Right,
back
we've
when I was
talked
in, like,
about
junior
this
high
before.
or something.
Yeah.
But that was, after all, 30 years ago.
Right. And also, you're not taught to develop your ear like that in middle school or junior high, generally.
Right.
That
My
takes a
mother,
lot
on
of
the other
work.
hand, she did learn that sort of thing. In fact, she learned how to read music. So she can sit down on the piano, you put sheet music in front of her that she's never seen before, and she will immediately be able to play it without skipping a beat.
Yeah.
Because she knows how to read music and immediately translate it to finger presses and everything. It's just, it's amazing.
I was that way with the tuba. Mind you, I only had 3 keys. But,
You learned the tuba?
yeah. Among some other things. But
Okay,
I've told
cool.
you this before. It's a sad story.
You probably
We won't
did, and I
repeat
don't
now.
remember because
But
alcohol.
We did a lot of band competitions where we did sight reading of music, where your whole band just gets shoved in a room and here's your music, play it, have fun, and you get judged on how well you did. We usually did pretty well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. But even this eludes you.
Right, because I don't have any sheet music.
Right, we got nothing. Okay, so let's see. Have you seen anything that tells you what notes are in that piece?
No,
I don't think we have we?
we've clearly missed something.
There seems to be a bit of confusion as to the length of the piece. Something in my journal, the one that came with the game, said that there were 6 notes, but there are really only 5. If I were to look at our PDF here, 'cause it brings it up. Let's see, is there anything... Where's my zoom out? Come on now. Stop being annoying. I'm trying to... There. There's nothing here. This is all about how to play the game. Installing it. Troubleshooting Windows 95. MS-DOS. Troubleshooting again for DOS. Zork was designed to take advantage of some of the higher resolution video modes on your computer. Woohoo! Yeah, higher resolution for 1996. But, yeah. Okay, no. And that's GOG stuff. Alright, nope, not here. I don't know what they're talking about, that the journal that came with the game... There is a journal in here, isn't there, or something? Look at the pause menu again here. Come on. Come on.
Oh, maybe our hint lady has a hint.
Oh yeah, the hint lady.
Yeah.
We could do that instead of looking at the hint system. Oh, that's just turning it on and off. We have to hit like Control H or something, was it? I can't remember.
Okay.
Let me try that here. No, what was the key combo? It's somewhere in here. I can't remember where. Let me scroll back. Here it is. On-screen hits, the question mark. Of course. How silly of me to, think that. Or forget that. So, question mark.
Poor wanderer. Don't give up. Your goal is close, and the rewards are great.
Great.
Poor wanderer. Don't give up. Your
That's
goal
it.
is
That's
close,
all we
and the
get.
rewards are great.
Yeah. All right, what's the hint? UHS's next. A book in Sophia's bedroom gave you 4 of the notes, but you still need the 5th. What book? Sophia's bedroom.
Did we
Where's
go in
Sophia's
Sophia's bedroom?
Let's see if we can go find Sophia's bedroom. It would be here in the conservatory, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we found Alexandria's bedroom, but not Sophia's.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we found Sophia's study.
Yeah.
I don't remember finding her bedroom.
Yeah, that was, I guess, Sophia's.
Is there like a secret? No, there was nothing to interact with. There was like a secret door off of the study.
Not that I recall, and I thoroughly looked around there. Let's see, there was this place over here, which is kind of the dormitory. Or oh, wait a second. Let me back out of here.
Where's the dorm?
Let's go back out. Come on. Thank you. What's over here? I don't remember. Is this her bedroom? This might be Sophia's bedroom. Did we look? Yeah, we did look through here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have been in here.
Sophia, Dr. Sartorius. Yeah, we looked at this.
Yeah, we read all of those.
Agrippa. Dr. Sartorius again. Okay, so this is all the same stuff. Okay, I don't know where the beginning is, but I don't care. None of these open up. Huh. Nothing here that I can see anyway. Interesting. Oh yeah, we did look through here at her bathtub and the symbol, which I think kicked off a...
Yeah, we had a little cutscene.
We can skip that. We've seen it already. Thank you, game. Let's skip it. How about this thing, though? The plug.
It's the same thing.
Fine. I'm assuming it's the same thing. It's a reasonable assumption. How about these little... Okay, fine.
The whole bathtub is just...
It's just, they really want us to show...
It's raison d'etre.
Something. Okay, let's see. There's the bed. Did we even really examine that? Maybe we didn't. It's just weird, all these paintings around here. I can't imagine having a bedroom with these paintings. If this even
Can we
is
do anything
Sophia's
closer
bedroom.
on the sofa thing? The purple thing? That thing.
Here, I'm not able to do anything with it here. Let me back up a bit. Turn around. Hey, now I can. Alchemy. I don't think we've seen this.
Did we
Thoughts from
see
Al
this?
Rozaraki. Razor, whatever. Jumbo books.
Jumbo books.
That the whole of astrology is an art musical, which reflecteth the operations and effects of the musical note. The pure sound, the subtle light, the secret influence of the harmony of the stars and planets dwells in every element. Of all the music of the spheres, this is the greatest. Only the one harmony of the spheres has the power to hold and fix the celestial influences, to keep them from recoiling back into their divvied inanimate spheres. In this simple way of nature is the mastery is to be attained. But what is the harmony, and how is it to be discovered? There is in music a certain melody, a singular array of notes, which, when played with a pure hand, applies itself to matter. By this art may the one spirit be united to the universal, and cause a chain of perfect effect and proportion. For the magical properties of the music of the spheres draw entirely from the perfection of musical proportions. The string of the instrument is the limpid spirit of man, extending from the implementers to the earth, and partaking of both extremes. Musical notes that lie along this string note the stages of the spirit as it descends into the corpus and climbs back to the implementers after death. If this scale is played in the order true and designed, the limpid string passes through terra, aqua, air, ignis, and their corresponding notes C, D, E, B. The order of the elements is the order of those notes along the string, the harmony of the spheres, if you will.
Fabulous. We did it.
When the musician hears the harmony of the spheres, we don't know what happens at all because we cannot read the rest of this book.
We are about to find out.
Yes, indeed. CDEB.
CDEB, I've got it written down.
Excellente. So that gives us 4 of the 5 notes. I'm going to assume, without reading any more from the UHS, that the 5th note is that new gray or black
Crystal.
or dark crystal from the pool. Let's find out. Taking the long, arduous journey back to that location. Logic indeed. Should I have any more? I mean, I've got maybe enough here for one more gaming session, so maybe I should save that for our next gaming session.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
And I'll get more for the session beyond that. And I'll just start to sober up now for if we are gaming later on this evening. For that. Or probably I'll just drink some more of my gold bar then. Okay, so let's look at our poster here.
So C and D are thankfully the ones right next to each other.
C, D,
And then E, and then B.
Excuse me, pardon me for yawning. I'm sorry. Okay. So the one closest to the middle over here. So that would be C right here. D. And then back to that poster again, which is this way and this way. Yep. This is E. And B is the one to the left again there. So let's come over here. The one to the left is right back here, which is this one. That's 4 out of the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see if we can make our way to that central. Hopefully this is the 5th. Let's find out. Here we go. It's not let me.
Oh.
Wait. What?
Noise.
Oh. Okay. Aha. Yes, I agree with you, Drapex. That hint that it gave us in-game was incredibly stupid. And what happened? Nothing. Oh, it was loading. This game has to load
Yay!
after all.
We're done. We're done with this area. Yay!
I'm gonna drink some grape soda in celebration. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Getting closer.
Oh, eclipse time. Getting there.
Don't be like Trump and look straight at it, please. Alright. Let's drop it in. Thank you, Drapex.
Ching.
Of course, because blood, you know. I mean... Let's go!
Oh,
What?
good cutscene. Good cutscene.
That was...
No.
That was a thing. Okay. I swear I didn't cut it short.
I believe you.
I clicked once and that was all we got out of it.
Alright. We have to go talk to her though, yeah?
Let's go talk to her.
You've done well. I thank you. Try to understand. With Luciane and Alexandria, I had to intervene. It was my duty, and I had obligations. I didn't mean wrong, but I accept the guilt. We knew we would be persecuted, but I thought Luciane and Alexandria would be safe. As it turned out, the Nemesis was not discriminating in his taste for murder. Please help us. We need to complete the ceremony to create the quintessence. Get the other alchemical metals. Hurry.
Yeah, let me think about it.
I mean, I guess. Y'all seem like jackasses though. Just saying.
Yeah. Alright, we are at 4:30 p.m. We have been gaming for 2 hours. Really? Damn.
Yeah. Hey.
Do we want to stop here or continue?
I mean, as much as I would like to continue, I feel like this is a stopping point.
I agree wholeheartedly, unfortunately. Because we have some other, hopefully, gaming to do, which I should have already brought up on Discord by now, but I didn't because I forgot.
Yeah, we can talk about that in a bit.
We will. We will discuss it there. 2 down, 2 to go, in theory. So, if you have been watching up until now, thank you so much for doing so. Please follow if you are so inclined to do so. You can also follow me on Twitter, where I'm known as @SturmB, or on Instagram, where I'm simply known as Sturm. I stream every Wednesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, or 0100 UTC, and on Saturdays at 2 p.m.-ish Eastern Time, aka 11 a.m. Pacific, or 1800 UTC. If you're watching on YouTube, please smash that like button. I think that's what they say nowadays, right? Subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, all those aggressive smash, punch, hit, whatever those buttons is. And I will see you all next time. I'm sure Susan will as well, hopefully.
Yes!
See you all next time, which will probably be this coming Wednesday at, again, 9 p.m. Eastern. So until then, take care.